A dream becomes reality for a local business. A first of its kind men's health product can now be found on the shelves of more than 500 Walmarts nationwide. I first told you about McAirlades last spring. I went back to talk to them about their newfound success that's helping men across the world. A good idea goes global.
It is a big feeling, satisfactory feeling for all of us to see the products in Walmart at the moment.
A company hitting it big after years of hard work.
It was very fulfilling, and I'm filled with pride.
X-Top, a product made right here in Rocky Mount at McAirlades, can now be found on the shelves of Walmart stores across the nation, including 2 in Roanoke.
It was very exciting, to the point that we all took pictures, kept the receipt and all that. So yeah, it was really neat to see that on the shelves.
This is a very big milestone.
Not just for McAirlades, but for men across the country.
It's a unique solution to a very common problem. From a demographic standpoint, as a male, if we live long enough, we're probably going to be faced with issues with prostate and at least temporarily incontinent.
I think that we can help many men with this product.
Before X-Top, the majority of products out there for men to choose from were either designed for women or infants.
It's been very touching to hear stories from our customers about how it's changed their lifestyle for the better.
Production here is in full swing, with the hopes of future expansion.
We have only touched the production capabilities of our process here with the X-Top, so full production would be a blessing.
From their initial acceptance to seeing their product loaded up on Walmart's truck, it's all been a dream come true.
To get accepted and then to get a blue ticket, the odds of that, are quite astronomical. And then to see that first order roll through, to see us get additional orders coming through, and then actually going to a local Walmart and going, oh my gosh, that's our product.
And they have a new product they're pitching to Walmart next week. It's called AutoZorb. It's made with their patented Airlaid material, and it's used to safely absorb oil leaking from a vehicle. The company's German counterparts already sell it overseas, and of course we wish them all the best as they head to Bentonville to make the pitch.